Welcome to the Crypto Nest. All right, so just want to give a broader view of Bitcoin, where we are. So this was the top. We had 5 wave up. This no, with just the micro counting, we're missing another leg up. And now I don't remember exactly, but I think we're saying this was maybe could have been the 5th wave. Was it there? No, I was here. It was a 1, 2, a 3. I was expecting a 4 and a 5th. And honestly, I was aiming 135k. So you can see that we did miss by a couple of $1,000. And yeah, so here all the people didn't sell because we became greedy. I include myself inside that group as well. I did take some profits, but not as much as if price would have gone to 135. Now, I like to, maybe go back over time and see what happened, right? And now, so because we are piling up our experience for the next cycle. So, would it really matter to take more profit at under 25, under 26? Or under 32, under 35? Well, that's a, yeah. Today, when price is 71,000, and we're not even sure if it's going higher. I believe it should go higher. Does it has to go higher? Technically not. Bitcoin could also say this was the A, the B, and the C, and perhaps this could be fulfilled already. It would be I'm trying to find the right word that I feel unsatisfying, and actually, even if I do an extension here just to you can see that we did reach the 1-to-1 ratio here with A, with B, with C, 1-to-1 ratio. And this could be already a 1-2, and now we could go lower. So we need to be careful with that. Anyway, this video is just to help us to take some profits. So people who didn't take profits need to learn for the next one, for the next cycle is coming. And in fact, now I did cancel it. I did erase it, but since last cycle, I had some really precise targets. And I was saying, if price reach this level, I'm going to sell. And I will do that again when I find the bear market is in, and I will set already my selling price, and those selling price are going to be set in stone. No matter what happens, I am going to sell at those levels. It's not going to be a switch, a binary switch, all in, all out. It's going to be partial profits, and this is the best way to keep your capital. Okay, so let's zoom in a little bit now. Okay, so now on internet, a few YouTubers I find they're kind of changing their narratives. I still believe it did make more sense. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. So I'm not saying they're wrong or I am wrong, because previous cycle we could say this was a 1-2, this is a 3rd, a 4th, and a 5th, and then yeah, we have an A, a B, and a C. We could also argue, let me double check here. Okay, we could also argue that this was a 1, double check here. No, I need to so this was a 1 2, this was the third, the fourth, and the fifth. I mean, yeah, it does work. And then after that, this was the A, overshooting with B, and a C. And then within the C, we have, could also say this was a 3-wave down, an A, a B, and a C. Now the result of overlapping lines. So we said A, B, and all this part here is a C. And within this C wave, you could say this was a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. Okay, so it doesn't really matter, but it matters about expectations. So if we are not expecting a high B wave, then we need to be more moderate with our expectation. Can we still have a high B wave, overshooting B wave like we had last year on some people who analyzed it? And okay, otherwise, let me go and check out what was the recovery here. If this was the fifth wave, you see, I'm not set in stone. I am not saying my count is better than others. I'm actually adding up that in my bags of possibilities. So, okay, now that was a mistake. I'm going to readjust it. Okay, so we did reach the 0.5 fib retracement. For this scenario here, let me remove the 0.32. Okay, so and we went higher than the MA 55 and the MA 200. So I'm going to go and look for that as well into this cycle, so we can check it out. And actually, I want to go back here since I'm here. Let me go on the 4 hours. Yeah, the only annoying part is, okay, so this was the low. So once again, this is the A, allegedly B, and this is the C. Let's see. We have 3-way up, 3-wave down, 3-way up. Okay, so this is the A, this is the B, this is the C. We change the count now. Very good. And then after that, let me double check here. I'm trying to look for, okay, so I would say maybe this was the 1, this is the 2. We had a diagonal for the third, this is the fourth, and once again, diagonal for the fifth. Okay, so that works. And don't even know why I was talking about that. Oh yeah, just to give the idea of the structure, right? So, and here, did we add the 1-to-1 ratio? Did we reach it? We perfectly reach it. All right. So now let's go back to our cycle. So if we do something similar, then I would say that probability are that we should go at least $80,000 and ideally 86,000, almost 89. And why is that? Well, now we are trying to keep higher level of the MA55. We have left the MA200 to go and challenge. Micro counting. So I took the length of the A wave. A, B, C. Honestly, I'm not satisfied with this one. So I would say maybe it's this one. I need to double check. This is the A, this is the B, and this is the C for, yeah, so A, B, and C for the A. I rather put it here. This is the B, and then the C. So let's see here now. So this is the A, this is the B, this is the C. So 1-to-1 ratio, as you can see, it would bring us to $80,000. And then after that, we have all the, just want to double check here if I am with the fibs. I am. Okay. So this time, maybe, perhaps, we will not get to 86,000 if indeed this is the ABC. If I did a mistake and somehow this is not the A, but this one is, you can see that maybe we would have a chance, but you can see that the response compared to the previous cycle, it's less important, as you can see, anyway, for the moment. And so it's not guaranteed that we're going to go even reach the 86,000. Do we have any guarantee that's going to go for the 80,000? Not even. I mean, once again, this could have been already an A, a B, and a C. And how I was saying, this could be the worst case scenario, but this would be already a 1-2 and going lower. If I go on the daily, I just want to go check the RSI. What's the idea? Here, oh, nothing. We don't have bearish divergence for the moment. I think if I go on the 4 hours, maybe I start to have one. Not even. Maybe there, yes. Do we have one here? Maybe very slightly. Yes, we do have one. So you can see price is still going, trying to keep going higher. And here the RSI slowly tends to decline. Does that prevent Bitcoin to go and reach higher levels? No. It can still manage to go higher up. So you can see that we are a little bit less than 15 the RSI. So we do have fuel. The stock RSI also, it did a reset, so it's ready to go higher. What happened when the stock RSI is resetting? Well, a lot of time it has power to maybe prepare and push higher. So we see now, after this pullback here and the MA55, if this can happen to act as a support and push the price higher, that would be great. So once again, my next target is going to be honestly 80,000 and 79,928. You know, if you guys want to take some profits, I would suggest that you take it a little bit before that level, because everybody's going to go and have a sell stop limit at that level. So you don't wanna, you wanna get the market before everybody else, because maybe the price it goes higher, and then after that it just turn a little bit before, and then if you're really stuck with the idea that you wanna have the band on precise price, then the price doesn't go there, reverse on you, and then you're missing the boat. Did happen a few times several years ago, so now I adjust. I rather have less gain, which is very marginal loss potential, because you know, but at least your sell order materialized. Alright, so this is pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. So for this week, I am going to look forward if the price can keep going on a side, worst case scenario on the MA55, reset the RSI and prepare to attempt to go and challenge the MA 200. And then after that, you can see here the levels that I am looking forward. I do have confluence of levels here, 1-to-1 ratio wave A, wave C, 80,044, and the 0.382 fib retracement of all this swing to the downside since the top we did last year. And then we have 79,928. Can we go higher? Up to 84,000 to round it up. Yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Have a great week and have a good day. Bye.